Hi everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World, a reseller on eBay, Poshmark, a little bit on Mercari, and sales are slow still. Well, somebody mentioned on one of the YouTube videos that sales are just starting to be slow. Mine have been slow for a month, but some are slow down. If it gets much slower, it's going to stop. Yes, I actually called eBay. I'll tell you about that afterwards. I have to call them back again, too. It's not easy getting a hold of a real person at eBay. You get the robots. You get just things you have to type in. I wanted to talk to a real person. It took a while, but I did get there. Hi, Diane. Yeah, sales are sort of in the basement for me. But I can't say it's summer slowdown. I can't say it's eBay's fault. It is because I'm not listing enough. I'm not doing. I watch the Silver Owl, Laura T. Every morning. She has amazing sales, and but she's doing a lot more. She goes shopping a lot. I don't pick up things. However, Bumblebee's sending me a box. It's on its way, I think. I think she mailed it yesterday. So I'll be getting a haul video, or a haul to do a video on. I just went to eBay and got that last little haul. So I do have things to list. But, this weather has been perfect here. After such a cold spring, the weather is now perfect. So I have all those things to plant that I planted in the little containers. I don't even have half of them planted yet. I sort of want to be out in the garden. It's like perfect temperature today, especially in the high 70s. The last 2 days were a little warm, but that's okay. Not complaining at all. Sunny, beautiful. My son came over Friday. He was going to bring everybody, but my granddaughter, Ava, is, in fact, she just left at 2:15 around on a flight to New York and then off to Germany. Her German class is taking a trip. It's like I think a week and a half long, maybe 10 days long, that they're going to Germany. They're on their way. And both of my grandkids are super smart. They're in advanced classes. And Ava is getting a chance to see Germany. So that's a thrill. Very exciting. There's two programs. I guess there's an exchange program, which if you're an exchange student, you go at the beginning of the semester or beginning of the year, school year, and you stay the whole year, the school year with a family. Then there's visiting students, which this is a group. She's in that group that is going. They just go for, around 10 days. Your granddaughter's in honors classes too? Yeah. Amazing. They didn't get that from me. I think they got it from their mother. Very smart kids. One thing she did, I read to my kids somewhat, but she started reading to her kids when they were tiny. They went to the library all the time. They love to read now. And I think that had something to do with it. They just are really, you know, they read all the time. So that's got to help. But my son came and just to help me, whatever I wanted to do here, he helped me plant some things. We planted cucumbers. What else did we plant? A couple other things. We went to Home Depot. We picked up 2 big 50-pound bags of dirt, which I can't do that myself. That's why I needed him. So here's a truck, flung them into the truck, brought them home and set them where I can sort of rip them open and get the dirt out. So he poured half of the dirt into my wheelbarrow and put it out by the garden. So I'm set for a few plantings anyway. And he put up a clothesline for me. I used to hang my clothes all the time, but about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, the tree, one of the trees that it was attached to, it was dead. It was like hollow. It finally just fell over. So I had no place to put my clothesline without putting another screw in the tree. So I had to move it. I had to move my clothesline. It's in another spot now, which is a really good spot. I've hung out I washed a bunch of sheets. I couldn't wait to hang clothes out. I washed a bunch of sheets and hung them out. And then yesterday I did a regular wash and hung all my clothes out. They got dry so fast, faster than in the dryer. I love to hang clothes outside in the summer. Yeah, saves on electricity too, because I pay a lot for electricity here. Plus now, if it gets hot this summer, which they say it's going to, the air conditioners are going to cost me a fortune. Yeah, most of the pictures I have of them are when they were little, because I took care of them when they were real little. While their mother worked, she would bring them out here because I'm not far from where she works. And I'd have them from when they were babies up until they were, little toddlers or older. And now they're all grown up. They don't like the picture taken as much. So, and they're never out here. They're busy, They're getting into those teenage years. So, what else? I think that's all we did when my son was out. He cut some branches for me, and he fixed my back door handle. It was falling off. I had lost a screw, and he had to find a screw for it, and he got it fixed. So, little handyman things. He's laid off from his construction job at the moment. He thinks he's going back soon, but I said, you could be a handyman in between jobs. Says he doesn't want to lose his employment. I says, well, you could be my handyman. So let me show you what I sold. I sold 9 items on eBay, 8 items on Poshmark, and 1 measly item on Mercari. But I think Mercari, I just got a dingle from them, and I think there's somebody just did a bundle or is asking for a bundle price of just 2 things. So I have to go look at that. I'm not sure how Mercari works with that. I don't think it's difficult, but I have to check it out. So let me share my screen and I will show you. Okay, the first thing I sold last Sunday or Monday was a pair of Speedo water shoes. These are size 8, women's, lightweight fabric. You put them on to walk in the water. I wish I would have had these when we were in Florida. I always liked to walk around, but I wasn't so sure some of the places I was walking. I stepped on a flounder once. I mean, they don't hurt you. They sort of slide under the sand, flounders. And I stepped on a flounder and he came fluttering out, of course, scared me to death. But there are foreign things in the water. It's the Gulf of Mexico, so you never know. Yeah, I sold these for $22.81, which was the sale price. And with shipping, they shipped for $30.69. The buyer pays shipping with me. And they went to Whittenville, Massachusetts. So they're on the ocean, I guess, right? Okay. Next thing is an Old Navy, just an activewear tank top, has a racer back. It sold for $12.57, which I thought that was pretty good for that tank top. It shipped for $5.85 and got $19.94 total. Went to Spicewood, Texas. Next thing is, this is by Investments. It's a slinky tunic top, sort of made out of that material like Chico's Travelers stuff is. Real stretchy and slinky. Has a draped side and asymmetrical hem on it. And it was in a size extra large in this beautiful royal blue color. Sold for $24.77. That's an offer I sent out to watchers. Went to Northbrook, Illinois. It shipped for first class and they paid $33.68. Okay, here's the bathing suit I sold. Longitude. I sold this within a day of putting it on. Longitude is a really good brand. Bathing suits are selling right now. I just don't have hardly any. But the Silver Owl, she's been selling bathing suits like crazy. I have to get back to the bigger Goodwill and see if they have any more in. This suit was a size 22, which I'm sure helped sell it too. It sold for $27.97. The sale price went to the Bronx, New York, and shipped first class. They paid $33.82. This is a little tank midi dress by Gap. It had some ruching on the front there, a draping. Extra, extra small. This is a tiny, skinny little thing. Yeah, faux wrap, but it was, yeah, I bet it looked pretty on the right person. This sold for $13, best offer. They paid $5.85 shipping, so they paid a total of $18.87. Went to Lexington, Massachusetts. This is by Time and True. That is, I think that's a Walmart brand. But this was a linen blend piece. Really nice looking little shirt. It was sort of a cropped shirt, buttoned down the front, had little cap sleeves, and it was gray and white striped. But the linen, I mean, now is the time to sell anything linen. It was a size medium, women's, and sold for $15.97. Sale price. Shipped for $5.85 first class, and they paid $23.13. This is a pair of ankle pants. These are knit pull-on pants, elastic waist. They're by One Step Up. They're in a size women 2X. They sold for $14.93 sale price. And they went to Columbia, Missouri. They paid first class shipping, so they paid a total of $22.44. This is by Alfani. They're tan dress pants, men's, size 33. They were a 30-inch inseam. They were new with tags, flat front. I've had these for quite a while. They sold for $16.77, which is an offer I sent out to watchers. They paid $6.45 first class shipping. It was almost priority, but not quite. It shipped for first class, so they paid $23.22. Went to Newark, New Jersey. And my last eBay item, where are you here? Huh. I don't think I have it here. Here it is right here. American Eagle. This is a little mini skirt. I remember buying these. I bought two of them. They were together, same size, extra small. I think I still have the other one. I thought these would sell. They have an elastic waist, just pull on, cute little skater skirt. Look very bohemian, gypsy type festival little skirt. Finally sold and went to Louisville, Kentucky. Sold for $12 best offer, which I took. They paid $5.85 shipping, so they paid a total of $18.92. All right, on to Poshmark. This is a set, crop top and jogger pants. These were by Z Supply, which if you look up that's very expensive retail. This set would have gone for $180. I had it for $40, which it sold for. And it went to Gloucester, Chester, Massachusetts. Yeah, it was in dark gray. I have another one too in a light gray with stars. I think it's stars and skulls. A little tiny though pattern on it. I think the same size, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I've had these for quite a while. I think I started them higher than $40, but finally came down to that because it had no interest. I received $32 from that sale. This is by Essentials by Milano. It was a silky watercolor floral blouse in a size extra large. Had a wide elastic, it was a crop top, wide elastic down by the waist, little puff balloon sleeves, and a stretchy neck that could probably be off the shoulder. This sold for $15. Went to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I received $12. This is by Max Studio. It's a knit maxi A-line skirt in a size extra small. It had a wide elastic waistband, and it's just a pull-on skirt. So it sold for $20. I've had this for quite a while too. So I received $16 for this. I don't have where it went to. I forgot to write that on here. Next thing is by Universal Thread. That's a Target brand, I believe. It's a sleeveless crepey top with a high-low hem and sort of gathered in there on the front and a notched V-neck. This sold for only $10. Went to Riverside, California. Yeah, I forget what I first started this out. I was lowering prices. You know, they have that on Poshmark where you go in and lower prices. I was doing most anything to get a sale here. This is an Athleta t-shirt dress. It had a hem, though, almost like a sweatshirt, and sleeves like a sweatshirt. It was in this beautiful color. I like this muted plum color. Sold for $17. They got a shipping discount, so I only received $11.58 for this. The next Poshmark sale was this little t-shirt. It took longer than I thought it would to sell. It was Loft Outlet. It was so cute. It was an extra large. It had this lemon applique on the front. And it says, when life gives you lemons. I think that's, well, let's see what it says here. Make lemonade. Right. So this sold for $12. And I received $9.05 for that. What size would that? Oh, it wouldn't have fit me. That's cute. That's a cute shirt. Okay. This is by Baku or Baku. It's a two-piece embroidered sheer tunic, and it had a cami underneath it. The front is all sheer and highly embroidered. This was a beautiful piece. It was new with tags. I thought this would sell right away. This I've had for a long time. And I got this one, and then I found another one exactly like it. So I have another one of these too. Yeah, this sold for $31. Went to Gregory, Michigan. And I received, after a shipping discount, $22.78. And the last Poshmark piece, I sold this morning, but I snuck it in because my sales are so low. This is Chico's 3, which is like an extra large, I think. Yeah, extra large. Pullover knit top in this multicolor pattern. This sold for just $15. Went to Paris, Kentucky, and I got $12 off of that sale. Now the Mercari piece is Lee Ryder's Curvy Fit Women's in an 18 petite, dark wash denim, skinny in a cotton blend. This sold for $21. And I didn't write, oh, here. I received, after their fees, I received $17.41 from Mercari. So we'll have to see how this bundle thing goes. I have to figure that out. Okay, I'm going to show you the numbers on eBay. They're so bad, and I'm going to call about this, and I'll tell you why. Now it's telling me I sold 10, but I have another one over there that they must have just paid for, because it was 9 when I put this up. So a total sales of $241.16. I made, if you count the little, it's just a real small sale. What it is a lot of 3 lace panties. They're new in a package. I think they were $11 or something for the lot of them. So if you count those, $94.76 is all I made. Doesn't that seem to be a horrible difference here? So I looked at the selling costs down here. You can go down. Breakdown, selling costs, eBay's fees, $91.87. Now, if you look at them, insertion fees, okay. Final value fees. Now that includes promotions. I'm promoting no higher than 4%. I'm not doing any big promotions. 32.79. But what I'm going to call about is this $59.95 here is subscription fees. That's my store that, every month I pay for the I think it's called Prime Store. $59.95, but it's written here twice. I'll have to add this all up. I hope they didn't charge me twice, but that may be, I don't know. I'm going to ask them about all these selling costs. It just seems to be a huge difference between the total sales and the net sales. To me, that just doesn't seem right. I don't know. Anyway, average sales price at selling price was $24.12. Now let me get back here and I'll tell you about Poshmark. I didn't do the numbers at all this week because it makes me upset. I have to do them eventually and write them in my book, but okay. Poshmark, I sold $160. I didn't write down the net here, but average sales price was $20, a straight $20 on Poshmark compared to $22.47. So, real close. So anyway, oh, you live with your granddaughter. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if I could do that. Mine's in the teenage years. Yeah, she just, turned 16. That's a trying time for kids. But yeah, the fees seem so much. Now, I don't know if my fees went up when I lost my top seller, because I'm down to regular, whatever they call it now. I'm not top, I don't have the top seller status. I think you get a little bit off of your fees when you have that. So that might be more. Oh, she'll be 16 in December. Good luck. Is she on her phone all the time? I mean, does she have her earbuds in at all time? Yeah. So that is what I sold. That's what I'm going to call eBay back. When you call eBay, first you have to do the thing where you write on the screen your question. Then they send you to a department where it's still written on the screen and you have to type in. It's never the right thing, though. Your problem is never there. Even though they have a million different ones, it's never the right one. So then finally, you get to pick if you want to call them or have them call you. So the first time I said, I want you to call me. So there was like a, I don't know, 15-minute wait or something. So they finally called, but the person I got was not a real person. It was a robot. So that wasn't going to work. So I stopped that call and went in again and told them that I wanted to talk to a real person. And I finally got through to a real person because I wanted somebody to check my account. to make sure. I was calling because my sales, I had 3 0 days. You know, I panicked then. And my sales were so small. So, yeah, that's why I called the first time. And I wanted just them to check my, he checked it all over and he said everything looked good. Everything looked right. He said you can try to promote your listings more. Well, I don't really want to give eBay any more money. You can see I'm giving them way too much now. But I don't know. I think the whole problem is I'm not listing enough. I'm not listing. Today I haven't listed anything yet. I was out in the garden. When I do, if I don't have new items, I do sell similar. I end items and do sell similar, which is supposed to count as new items, but eBay knows, I think. It's not the same. I think it helps a little bit because you're still active in your store. And about every other day I do send out offers to watchers. I have to do that yet today. I photographed a bunch of new items and I'm measuring them, and then I will draft them and they will go on tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about today. So, yeah, I think it's me. I think I just need to work more. When you don't sell and your sales are slow, you don't have the gumption to do it. That's my problem. I get down on myself and I don't feel like doing it. When I get a whole bunch of sales, oh, I'm on it. So that I'm sure that's the problem. So, yeah, thank you for joining, Diane. Yeah, Bumblebee wrote that she sent the box yesterday, so I will be doing a haul sometime this week with her box. And if my plants start doing anything out there that I planted, I will do a garden tour, but I don't think it's going to be this week yet. My lettuce is starting to take off, though, and my zucchini. Today I just planted some foxglove and some onions, the bunch, the little green onions. So we'll see. They look so sad when you put them in. It takes a couple days for them to perk up. So I will see you sometime in the middle of the week. And thanks for joining me, Diane. See you then. Bye.